G'day all, welcome back to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Stalingrad 42, the full campaign from GMT and Mark Simonich. We're about to go on with turn 5, but just before we do, I just want to clarify. When I did the attack over here before, and then I moved this guy over here and this guy over here. What I did, and I've put it up with turn 4, is I attacked here and I attacked the other armoured unit down here as well. So one, it was a double attack, which shouldn't have happened because it was an attack after advance sort of thing. And because this guy here was in full retreat anyways, I couldn't attack him because he was just going to retreat out of the way. And so he's back there again. I've replaced him there, and he just did his retreat from these ones, and this one was removed. I think that was about right. The other thing I didn't put in was that when this guy full retreated around to here, he probably could have jumped across the river if he wanted to, because he started at the river. But I'm happy with him going back around that way at the moment anyway. So that's the main thing. So this time, turn 5, yay! We are still in the summer clear weather for another umpteen dozen turns. So that's no hassles at all. So the usual thing, we get our 2 aircraft to play with. I'll just bring this back a little bit here, so I can bring these back out of the way. There we go. Okay, so we've got our 2 aircraft. We don't have any train markers. We don't have any fortifications going at the moment. We've got our resource points. Now, at the moment, I have 4 Panzer ready to go. I've got 2 Hungarian ready to go. I need something for 2nd Army. What else have I got here? Dum, dum, dum. 3rd Romanian's good to go. I've got one on here. Is that 2nd Army or whatever it is? Oh, sorry, 1 Panzer Army. And I need one for the Italians, so that'd be 2. But I want to start to try and also start building maybe some fortified hexes across sort of this way, just to hold back anything coming through on A. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and build 1 fort as a resource point, and I'm going to bring on 1 supply. And I'm going to bring the supply on down at, I think, down towards 17th. Down south, down in area X, for probably the Italians there. So the 40 bit, I think what I want to do is I can't stop them coming on. That's the whole thing. So I think the first one we're going to build is just going to be here, like that. I may eventually put one here as well, but I just want to get across, even if it's down sort of this way sort of thing, so that anything coming in here is going to have some fortifications. But I only have 12. So that's that. Spend SPs to flip. I don't have one up there. I've got an SP down here for 1 Panzer, but I don't need to use it at the moment, which is good. wonder if I could. Half one, half two, half three, half four, half... Oh, I could actually get that one down to the Italians. That would be cheeky. Doesn't really matter. I can get that one up to the Italians as well. Righto. So that's that. Place reinforcements. And this time we only have two. We have one Hungarian infantry and one Romanian mountain infantry. So Romanian I'm going to put here in X. Yeah. And the Hungarian is going to go up with the other Hungarians up here in Y somewhere. Ready to go. Replacements, we get this time one Hungarian and one German infantry. So one Hungarian, I thought I had one here. There we go. So he's going to be a replacement. What did I do with my replacement counters? I left them on from last time, of course, because I'm a twit. Where did I leave the other one then? Oh, God, I'm so smart, I'm hurting myself at times. Okay, I've got the second replacement. So I need a German infantry. Now, down south, I've got one I could use it on. I'm just having a look down there. So I've got one down south I could use it on. I've got this one here I could use it on. I've got this little fella over here. I'm not too worried about him at the moment. So probably down south should be okay at the moment. So I'm going to put it onto this young fella here. So there we go. That's our two replacements. No leaders and no planned offensive. So it's into the movement. So again, I'll just pause it there, do the movement, and then we'll come back and have a look. Won't be long. Rightio, back again. So we're ready to do the movement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little fella here and go 1 to there. And then this little fella here is going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 into there. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3. This one will go 1, 2, and this one will go 1, 2, 3 into there. These ones here are then going to come up forward into there like that. This little fella here is going to go 1, 2 into there. 8th Italian is just going to go up 1. This bloke's going to come forward 1, 2. And he's just going to move over 1 like that. The supply here is going to go half 1, half 2, half 3, half. That's 3.5, 4.5, and then a half for 5 up onto there. Like that. Down here, sorry, bumping stuff again, we have the Romanians, and he's just going to come on here and go 1, 2, 3 up to there. Moving right along. We've got this gentleman here who's going to go 1, 2 up to there. This fella here is going to go, he's going to stay there. No, he's going to move. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to go up there. He's going to move to there. Like that. This little fella's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This little fella's going to go 1, 2 to here. These two are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 using extended movement. These two are going to go 1, 2, and these ones coming around going 1, 2, 3, 4 onto there, like that. These fellas are moving up. We'll just move them there 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. These two here are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And these guys here are going to go into here, like that. And this little fella here is going to come on and go 1, 2, 3, which leaves us only 2 more to move, and that'll be this one here is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he's not. He's going to stop there. And then the SS here are going to go let me get this right. 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9 to there. And that's that. So we're down to the combat. So again, I'll pause it, set up the combats, and then come on back. Won't be long. Okay, so we're ready to go. So we've got 2 attacks down here to the south, and they're both at 5 to 1. This one here into the outskirts of Rostov. We're using air support for it. Okay, 5 to 1. And we get a 6. Yay! Okay, 5 to 1 for a 6 is a DS, advance 4. So he's got an infantry. I think he's going to lose the cavalry. It's a single step unit. Okay. Now, he can't do a determined defense or anything else. He has to go back 4 hexes in full retreat. So he's going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4 to there in full retreat. Right. And we have an advance 4. So I think what we're going to do, what have we got there? 5, 10. I think we're just going to move these ones straight into there like that. We're not going to be doing any other attacks. 3, 6, 8. What have we got there? 12, 14, 21. No, it's not worth it. So, I don't think we can get in there. No, 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 no. Okay, so we can't use that aircraft anymore, and that's done. I can't really bring these guys out and around anymore. So we're just starting on there, and that's good. Okay, now we've got 6-1 here, utilising 17th Army in support. 6-1. Thought of one. Sorry, that's a 5-1, not a 6-1. No, sorry, 6-1. It was 7-1 before. 5-1. For a 1 is a DR2, advance 2. So retreat 2 hexes, disrupted or determined defence. So I think he's going to do... Can't go that way. Can't go that way. So it'll be a desperation defence for him. Because he can't get away. Okay. Desperation defence. Now he's got a +1 for fortification, -1 for the CRT. So all square. He gets a 3, which is a fail with no losses. So he's got to keep going till he gets a success. He gets a 2 with no losses. He gets a 6, which is 1 loss to him, and he gets to pick our loss, the bastard. So he will take that loss, so he's only down 2, and he's going to pick our loss. Oh, he could get rid of that bastard. Which would be better than getting rid of that, and which would be better than getting rid of any of them. So he's actually going to take this one off. Now, I could replace that with a remnant, but I don't want a remnant sitting out there by itself, so I'm just going to take it off to bring it back as a reduced unit when I get a chance. That was sucky. Really sucky. Okay, so we don't get to go anywhere. You know, we broke them open there, and then comes to nothing. Righto, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. So we'll just do this one first. And this is a 7-1. It's not quite a 10-1. I think it came out to be an 8-1. 7-1 for a 3 is a DR4, advance 3. And he can't do anything. He can't do a determined defense or anything, and he can't get away, so he's just gone. I suppose he could do a desperation. No, he can't do a determined, so he can't do a desperation defense either. So we get a advance 3. So I'm going to bring this bloke over 1, 2, 3. All these will go 1, 2 to there, and this bloke will go 1, 2 to there, like that. We'll do this one next. It's a 6-1 using air on these disrupted ones. Oh, a 6 is a DS, advanced 4. Okay, so what's he got here? Oh, that's mine. He's got that one and that one, so I think he's going to lose that. Oh, it's determined by the attacker, idiot. So of course I'm going to get rid of his. Break his tanky down a bit. Righto. Again, he can't do a determined defence, so he has to go back 4. So this is where I'm a little bit iffy. So he goes back 1, which is into a no zone of control, I don't think, because of this. But I don't think he could go any further once he's crossed the river. But because he's in retreat, yeah, I think he goes back like that. So he's in full retreat. And we then have an advance 4 ourselves. Righto. So this fella here is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there with him, and these 2 here will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Can't really get up there and do anything else with them. Righto, we've got 2 more. I'm going to do this one first. This is a 7 to 1. For a 1, which is an A1, D1 advance 2. Okay. A1, D1. And he has to go back 2. He goes 1. He can't go anywhere else because they'll be overstacked. So if he gets rid of this one, he can't go back that way anyway because that's a Zoc bond. And he can't go that way for a Zoc bond. So they're just both gone. So he's A1 to start with, doesn't matter. Our D1, we'll just take this fella here. Oh, sorry, our A1. And then he has to retreat. So let's get those out of the way. Retreat 2 hexes. And he can't go... yes, he can. He can go... Righto, so let's come back to that. So if he takes that as his D1, then this fella here, because he's got this fella here, can go to here for 1, and then he can come over to here for 2, like that. And then he's good. So I just got to mark him as disrupted, and he can go under these 2. Like that. Okay, then we've got our advance 2. So if I advance, what have we got here? 8. So if I advance these 2, no, advance this guy across there for 1, those 2 stay there. No, that's not going to work. 8. I'm going to advance this guy 1, 2. These guys will go to here. These guys will go to here, and these guys will go to here, like that. and we'll hit him up next time. To be sure. And then the last one here is 7-1 with no support. For a 6. So of course it's a DS advance 4. So he's got to take it on this fella. Like that. They have to go back the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Marked in full retreat. And then we have our advance 2. Now, we've got 17 there. No. So let's bring these guys 1, 2 to here, which gives us a Zoc bond across here. And then these guys here, we'll take them up 1, 2, which will force this back again 1, 2, like that. And I think that, we're starting to get down there. A bit slow. And that is that. Okay, so we've finished combat. So we're into the recovery. So do we have disrupted or full retreat units? No, we don't. We have the 2 replacements, so we can remove those. At least I remembered this time. Our Axis rail points, 1, 2, up to there. This rail point can go 1, 2, no it can't, it can go 1 to there. This one still can't go anywhere, but this one can come up 1, 2 to Rostov there. So, yay team. Okay, so that is that. Roll for isolation attrition. No, we don't have any of that. Spend SPs to flip. Okay, so we have no SP for 2nd Army. 4 Panzer Army still okay. 2nd Hungarian still good. We've got this one here for 1 Panzer Army. But we've got this one here for the 8th Italian. So that one goes back. And that's it. So, we still only have 1 VP. And at this stage we're supposed to have 3. So, yeah. So we're still only looking at turn 11 at the moment. It's breaking these lines to try and get these VPs. And that's the hard thing. And, yeah, nasty. So, nothing there. We're all done. It's over to the Ruskies. So again, no air units, no train markers, fortifications. They have these 2 under construction here. So we'll flip them over. 1 there and 1 there. Resource points for them. So I'll just go and grab all the stuff for them and I'll be right back. Rightio, so back again. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down 2 fortresses for them. And we're going to come down here this time, just south of Rostov. So even if we get into Rostov, we're going to run into heaps of trouble there. So that's that. Spend SPs, no. Axis reinforcements, and they have 4 reinforcements this turn. They're all infantry. and they're all coming on up north. So they're all going to come into play. Where? We're going to bring them on in C. All the way over there. Okay, and then they have replacements, and they have one infantry replacement this time. So I think what we might do is come up here in the guts a little bit. Over here. Idiot. We'll chuck him on there. Like that. No leaders, no planned defences, so the movement phase. So again, mark it out, come on back, and we'll see how we're going. Oakley doke. So ready to go. And what I'm going to do is move one of these fellas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into here. No, not into here. And this fella's going into here. He's going into there. He's going into there. Like that. That one's staying there. And this guy is coming forward. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Okay, down here. Trying to work out what I was going to do here. This was going to go back 1, 2, 3. Pulling out of the line. This guy here is going over. So across the road and back over there. These guys are just moving up the 1. They're all staying. These guys are just moving over. 1, 2. These guys are just going 1, 2 into there. And these guys are just going to go to here. Like that. And then we've got this guy in full retreat at the moment. He's just going to keep going. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. These guys are going to go half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half 5, half 6, and then it's going to stop there. These guys here, this one's coming down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got the cavalry up here. We're simply going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into there. And then we have these 4 units to come on up here. So the first 2 are simply going to come down through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the other 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. All the way over the back there. So over near Saratov. And that is that. So combat wise, I wanted to have a look here. But I still don't think there's enough. There's 14 there. You got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 disrupted. So 9, 10, 17. No, it's not going to happen. Nothing up here, and nothing worthwhile down around here either. So dun, dun, dun. So no combat. Recovery phase. This becomes disrupted, disrupted, disrupted. Replacement marker comes off, and the full retreat down the bottom here becomes disrupted as well. Under the North Caucasus front, and that is it. No railheads. Supply status of their units. So again, everything on this side of the Don is fine. This guy is now, so he can, okay, so this guy first can't trace through there because that's a Zoc bond. Can't trace through there because that's a Zoc bond. Can't trace through. Da, 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 da. So these 2 are now out of supply. This guy can come 1 to there, and then follow through these guys onto this road. So he's okay. He's okay. This one here can't go that way. They can go there and then onto this road and out. This guy's straight back, straight back, straight back. These guys here can go through 1 and then out. This guy here, yeah, he's fine. He can get out through that way, miles off, and then everybody here. Well, that's, yes, because he can go up and out that way, and he can go out that way as well. So no, they're all okay. So there's only the one, this little fella still here. He's totally cut off. So isolation attrition for these guys here. So the first one, a 3, he's gone. And the second, the second one, a 3, he's gone as well. So that is gone. And then SPs for good order units, they don't have anything to do there either. So that is it for the end of turn 5. So we've cleared all of this area now, which is great. We should be able to clear this up in the next turn or two. We're starting to push down through this Don Donets Basin. We've broken them open down south towards Rostov. We've taken one of the fortified hexes in there, so it's now knocking out and pushing back these other buggers to get down and take them out. But again, we still only have the 1 victory point. I know, it's pretty silly, isn't it? But you can see that they're few and far between until you get across the Don or down through the basin. There's only 3 in the basin here, 4 counting the one we've got, and then there's only these 2 here before you have to get through Rostov. And then there's a whole swag down in the Caucasus, which is going to draw off a lot of troops if we get through there. You know, we may be able to race across and pick up 2 right over on the far side there and that sort of stuff. But yeah, she's a bit of a bugger. But we'll get there. One way or another, we'll get there. So that's the end of turn 5. When we come back, we'll have a look at turn 6 and see how we go from there. So take care. Be good. Enjoy your gaming. And I shall catch you next time. Bye for now.